If you've been scrolling Zillow lately and thinking, wait, this is what $800,000 buys in Seattle, you're not crazy. You're just living in 2025. Let's talk about what you can actually afford right now, because the Seattle housing map has officially changed and the old rules don't really apply anymore. Here's the big picture truth first. Seattle prices aren't crashing. They're also not skyrocketing either, unlike the previous decade in Seattle, where home values nearly doubled between 2014 and 2024. They have finally stabilized after the post-pandemic roller coaster. But what has changed dramatically is the gap between neighborhoods. Your budget buys something completely different depending on where you land, and being just one neighborhood off can mean an extra bedroom, a yard, or a much lower monthly payment. Let's break it down. If you're looking in some North Seattle areas like Ballard, Phinney Ridge, or Fremont, you're still in premium territory. Around $900,000 typically gets you a well-kept two-bedroom Craftsman, a smaller single-family home, or a newer townhome. These areas hold value well because people love the walkability, the charm, and the proximity to everything. You're not buying cheap here, you're buying certainty. Stable demand, strong resale, and neighborhoods that almost never fall out of favor. Now slide west. West Seattle has quietly become one of the most interesting value plays in the city. At the same price point, $850,000 to $900,000, buyers are getting more square footage, more breathing room, actual yards, and in some cases, partial water or mountain views. And with the bridge fully back after the pandemic years, commute concerns have mostly faded. West Seattle feels less like a compromise and more like a strategic upgrade. Head back up north, and neighborhoods like Greenwood, Bitter Lake, and Lake City are holding steady, but with more flexibility. These areas reward buyers who are open to older homes with good bones. You may not get shiny and new, but you do get space, upside, and neighborhoods that continue to improve year over year. Now, let's address the east side. Because yes, it's still expensive. Kirkland, Bellevue, Redmond, prepare for some sticker shock. Single-family homes near tech corridors are still often in the $1.4 to $1.8 million range. But here's the shift. Competition has cooled. Homes are sitting longer, sellers are negotiating, and that sentence felt illegal to say just a few years ago. You're seeing price reductions, inspection credits, and actual conversations and negotiations again, not bidding wars at midnight with 17 offers and a prayer. Now, if you're a first-time buyer, this is the part you really need to hear. Affordability in Seattle isn't about finding a cheap neighborhood, because those don't really exist anymore. It's about finding trade-offs you actually enjoy living with. South Seattle neighborhoods tend to be the most affordable areas that still have close proximity to downtown. We are talking areas like Beacon Hill, Columbia City, and Rainier Beach are still offering solid access to downtown, light rail, and real community, with median prices often in the 600s to low 700s. And if you're willing to go just a little farther south, Burien White Center, or parts of Renton, you can still find single-family homes under $600,000 with character, yard space, and room to grow. That's not settling. That's playing the board intelligently. Now let's talk to sellers for a moment. This is not the year to price on hope. Buyers have options again. And that means pricing, staging, and smart positioning matter more than they have in years. Homes that are dialed in are selling. Homes that are overpriced are sitting and then chasing the market down. If you're thinking about upgrading, downsizing, or making a lifestyle move, this balanced market is actually your window. You can sell and buy without panic, pressure, or chaos, which is something Seattle homeowners haven't experienced in a long time. Here's the bottom line. The Seattle market isn't crashing. It's balancing. The smart money in 2026 will be on people who know their numbers, understand neighborhood dynamics, and play the long game instead of chasing headlines. If you want help figuring out where your budget works best in the Seattle area, or how to position your home to win in this market, that's exactly what I do. Don't forget to download your Seattle Buyers or Sellers Guide in the description below. I'm Christian Harris, Seattle's digital mayor, and your guide to home buying, selling, and thriving here. I'll see you in the next video.